Hello everybody! Welcome back to another episode of Ark Survival Evolved. SebtheGamer Gaming here. Ooh, wow. Voice is going on a little bit there. That was bad. Woo. Alright guys, we're back on the server today, having some fun I guess. Let's see here. We got Pink Hottie and Sunset. They're just hanging out there. But what I've done is I've done a lot of waiting around and off-camera stuff, and we've got ourselves a ton of fertilizer. You got a level. Hold on. Don't burn away. No, you can't go out the door. Alright. Just stay in there. Alright, so we've got ourselves a lot of fertilizer. What I've done is I've placed storage boxes over here so we can keep the fertilizer inside of here. So we have one full storage box over here, and we have this one that's just partially full. So what we're going to do today, excuse me, is we're going to go ahead and plant some of these crops. I don't know, let's just grab a whole bunch of this. I don't know how much we're going to need. We're also going to need some seeds. Holy cow. So we're going to go ahead and plant these crops today so we can start getting the berries and all that fun stuff. So let's go seed. So let's see here. We'll need one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those, one of those. And there we go. Alright, so I plan on planting all 10 crops. Now, berries we don't really need, but I'm going to plant them anyways just for funsies, because it'll be fun. So, excuse you. Oh, by the way, we tamed up this guy. I tamed up this guy just so we can kind of get some XP going on in here for the dung beetles, so we can, you know, get their levels up a little bit faster. But anyways, alright, so we're going to do this. We're going to do, let's see here. This one's going to be citronal. And we're going to toss all this fertilizer in here, just like that. Alright, sweet. So we got citronal going on back here. I'm going to do the tall ones back here, and then this one's going to be long grass. Long grass is a tall one. We'll go ahead and toss all this fertilizer in there. Oop, we need one more in there. Alright, perfect. And then this one's going to be Savaroot's real big too. I kind of forgot about that. Oh well. Oh man, we're almost out of fertilizer already. Hold on, we gotta get more. Oh, come here. I didn't realize it was gonna use that much fertilizer. I've been doing this fertilizer stuff for a little while now. Excuse me, my voice is going out. Oh, let's see here. So that's rock carrots, and then this is gonna be Savaroot, I guess. Savaroot. And come on, one more. Take it. What's your problem? There you go. Alright, just like that. Alright, and this last one in the middle here, we'll do narco berries in. Oh, we are almost out of this fertilizer. Hold on, we're gonna have to split some of this up because we're almost out. So let me take these 3. We'll get more eventually, don't worry. And we'll have this stuff full. It will not be a problem. Take 3 out of each of these, I guess. Excuse me. Alright, and then the medium crop plots we'll do, let's see here, we'll do Mejos. There we go, there's 7 of them in there. And then this medium crop plot we'll do the Tintos. Okay, and then in this crop plot we'll do the stem berries. 6, crap, we're almost out. I guess we'll do 6 in each one of these. Hold on. Hold on. Let's give you one of these. Crap. I thought I wasn't doing math apparently, so we didn't have enough. And there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Crap, we need more than that. You have 6 in you. How much do you have? You have 6. Oh my gosh. Alright. I guess we'll do 5 in each for now, because we're not going to have enough. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just one more over here, right? Yeah, one more over here. What is in here again? Savaroot? It doesn't even look like it's growing. You guys even see it anywhere? I don't even see it in here. Well, whatever. Alright, we'll do azul berries and amar berries. There we go. Alright, beautiful. Perfect. Alright, so we have all of the crops growing. So we're going to do the large crop plots as the advanced crops so that we can get, you know, a good amount of those. Same thing with narco berries. And then the medium crop plots, you know, we'll have the other berries that we're going to use less, which will be the mejo berries, the stem berries, and then the tinto berries. Because the stem berries you can use for stimulant, and the tinto berries you use with narcotics to make health potions. So yeah, alright, anyways, well that was fun. We planted crops. Alright, so the next thing that I wanted to do, oops, let me put this in here with the rest of the oil. I don't know what I was going in there for. Alright, so the next thing I wanted to do was, if you guys remember last season, we had teamed up a whole bunch of dinos, and we had the kibble farm going, right? And it was great. We had a great time with that. We had all kinds of kibble that we had kibble flowing out of our ears. Well, we did upload some dinos to make that kibble with. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and upload or download some of those dinos today, so we can start getting some eggs, so we can start making some of that kibble again. The first ones I'm going to start off with are going to be the Dilophosaurus, because their kibble is used for taming up Dodex and Ankies and something else. I forget. But they're definitely a dino that we can use. Why am I so heavy? Oh crap, that's what else I wanted to do. Ah! Hold on, we gotta wait and go back. Hold on. Oh, I totally forgot about this. I wanted to place down these preserving bins. I was looking at the weight on the bird and I said, why am I heavy like that? And I totally forgot I wanted to place down preserving bins. I got excited to go get the Dilophosaurus and then, yeah, whatever. So I did craft up 10 preserving bins. We're gonna need preserving bins so that we can make the jerky, so that we can get the kibble still. Because some of the stuff requires jerkies, and that stuff takes a long time to make. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these preserving bins out here. I already sized this up to make sure it would fit out here. Well, width-wise. I didn't see if we can fit 10 across. What's going on here? That was weird. Alright. There's 1, 2. Oh, we are definitely not even. That's what's going on here. 3. What the crap? Whatever. I'm not gonna make them even. Whatever. 5, 6, 7. 8. These are gonna be ugly. 9. And can I put 10 in here? Ah, you stink. Wait, did I have it? No, I did not. Oh, wait, I did have it. 10. Alright, perfect. The most ugliest placement of preserving bins ever in the world. Whatever. They should be fine, right? I mean, we're not gonna look at them that often, are we? I don't know. If it bugs me, we'll place them all back down again, so. Alright, so now we have the preserving bins going. So preserving bins, what you do is you put cooked meat in there, or cooked prime meat, and then you put spark powder and oil inside of there, and then over a half hour, it'll make jerky. So yeah, that's a thing. So if we do this, let's go ahead and start with, I think I have some spark powder in here. I do, and I definitely have some oil going on over here. Just like this, and then I did cook up some prime meat jerky, and we'll just take some of the cooked meat, and we'll drop it over here. We'll just put it over here. You get this, just like that, and then just like that. Alright, voila, we've done it. We're gonna make jerky. This will be forever till we get that jerky, but alright, I'm gonna go over to the Ark. The Ark? We're in the Ark. I'm gonna go over to the obelisk. There we go. That's what I'm trying to say. And I'm gonna see if we can download our Dilophosauruses, because I think I downloaded it or uploaded them. So, alright, I'll meet you guys over at the obelisk. Alright, guys, we're back here at the obelisk. Just like this. And let's see here. If we go to transmit art data, and then we go download creatures data. So we have a couple Pteranodons that we have. We have our Kairuku. We're not going to bring those guys, because their eggs are used for taming anglerfish. So we're not going to do those guys. But we're going to take out Anklebiter here. And then we're going to take out Anklebiter. And then another Anklebiter. And then another Anklebiter. Is there any more Anklebiters? Nope, that was it. So we have all of our Ankies here. We have some Scorpions, some Sarcos, Trikes, all the Packies. So we do have some dinos there that we could download for doing the kibble again. Alright, so here we go. What's up, guys? Did you have fun? Huh? Did you guys miss being in the Ark? Oh, look at you guys. You're so happy to be back here, aren't you? Alright, we're gonna go and do an unfollow all here. You guys seem to be stuck over here. Alright, so we're gonna have to carry all of these guys back to our base. One by one. Because that's the only way I could transport dinos right now. Because I don't have a Quetzal or anything fun like that. So, I'm gonna go do this little bit of a process. It's not gonna take me that long with the Pteranodon. And we're gonna have to make a stone platform for them to be on, because you can't do a wood foundation, because when they lay their eggs it'll fall through the floor, and I think stone foundations will be fine for the eggs not falling through the floor. And I don't want to do ceilings because I think they'll fall through the floor still at that point. But anyways, alright, I'm gonna bring these guys back over here, get them all put over at the base, and then once I get all these guys over here, I'll be right back. So I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, guys, we're back, and we got all the ankle biters over here. I can't see anything, though. I don't know, I'm having a tough time seeing today. Alright, you gave me a poop. You didn't give me an egg. What's wrong with you? Oh, you're a boy anyways. You're a female. You're a female. You're a female. Okay, great. Alright, so they are going to be sitting here for a little bit, hopefully giving us eggs. But, you know what we're going to do to increase our chances of getting eggs? You probably have guessed it by now. We need to go tame up an oviraptor. Because if you have an oviraptor, they increase your chances of eggs being laid. So we're going to drop this poops on you real quick. Crops are doing fine. Not growing up yet. Still have a little whiles to go. I don't know if they'll be growing by the end of this episode or not. We shall see. Let's see here. And it hasn't been long enough for jerky yet either. So, alright, perfect. Alright, I'm going to go out and grab this poop. Any more poops? Sorry, my voice is just going crazy today. Plus, I'll be like, weird. My sleep schedule's all messed up and everything because of work. Alright, sorry. I don't mean to complain about that. Sorry. Yeah, so we're gonna go ahead. Can you carry one more? You cannot. Can you carry one more? Of course you can. You don't have anything on you. Why don't you do something? Alright, great job. Everybody's doing great. Good job. Alright, so what we're going to do is I'm going to go out and see if I can find ourselves an oviraptor to bring back to the base to tame. Now, I was thinking of making a taming pen, but for an oviraptor, I could probably just drop him inside of here, and if I shoot him in the right direction, he will run and get stuck inside of our base. Now, as far as oviraptors, you need eggs to tame them, and we've gathered up some eggs from, I don't know, out in the wild and everything else, so that's why we have some of those. So hopefully with those eggs we can tame it up. We shall see, though. So, alright, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna look for the lowest level oviraptor that I can find, and we're gonna pick him up and bring him back to base. So I'm gonna do that real quick, and I'll be right back, so see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we're back. First off, I'd like to point out, look at the moon. It's like bluish. I thought it was pretty cool. I thought I'd bring you guys back at this time to show it. We're almost back to base. We got a level 16 oviraptor right here, and that took way too long for it to find him. That was stupid. I like flew around for, I mean, come on, oviraptors are pretty common. I should have found him pretty quickly, but that took a decent amount of time to find him. So, I don't know, it was kind of silly. But we got a level 16 right here. Crap, he ran. No, 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 you don't run too far. Wait, come here, come here. Yeah, get back in there. I can't, stop, 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 stop. Ah! Where are you going? Just go to sleep. Where the crap did he go? Where the crap is he? Jeez! He's super sneaky. Come back here. Go to sleep. Jeez! That was silly. Alright, so we got a level 16 oviraptor right here. I don't know what we're gonna use to tame him up with. Hold on. Give me a second. I'm gonna look up something real quick. Alright guys, sorry. I was trying to look up to see if how many eggs we would need. So I found this app that you can get on your phone, or there's a website for it too. It's called Dododex, and it tells you what you're going to need for taming and all this other fun stuff. It's kind of a really neat app. I don't work for them, I'm not sponsored by them or anything, but you should definitely go check it out. It's very neat as far as what kind of information it will give you. You know, it tells you, like, if you're dino that you're taming, like the stats on it, how many points are wasted. So, alright, I guess we could explain this now. I was gonna wait till we kinda had something a little bit better to do this with, but so each dino, you know, depending on the level it is, gets a certain amount of stats. Okay? So if we say that we have a level 16 oviraptor right here, right now he has 252 health. And then his stamina is 120. And then his oxygen is at 210. 210. And then his food is at 990. And then weight is 104. 104. And then movement speed, melee damage, I'm sorry. Melee damage is 120. Alright? So that gives us the base stats. He should be... oh wait, I need a level... that's 16. So you can change the level of it, change all this other fun stuff. Holy crap, what do we got going on? What the crap? Oh my god, everybody moved. Oh, we have such a disaster right now. Come here, you come here. You have to be right in the way, don't you? Alright, oh my gosh, everybody moved. This is ridiculous now. Oh, this is so silly. Alright, hold on a second, guys. I gotta move everybody back. Give me just 1 second. I'll finish explaining that app. Hold on a second. Alright, I got some of them moved, guys. Sorry about that. Alright, we gotta tame this guy up before he wakes up anyways. So if we go ahead and put all those stats in for a level 16 guy, using this app, crap, it cleared everything because I had to change the level of it. So let me grab these eggs again. It tells you how much eggs you're going to need for the taming and all that fun stuff. So on this level 16 guy, if we put in that we have 2 Spino eggs, let's see here, we have 2 Spino eggs. It says that we're going to need, that's it, we're only going to need too much food was used, excess food is being ignored. So if we use 1 Spino egg, we can use just 1 Spino egg and we'll be perfectly fine. Because you can put in how much your taming rates are at and everything else like that. So if we put this in here, oh crap, it did not work. There we go. That was weird. Alright, hold on, let me make sure you don't eat all of my eggs. Come here. Alright. Oh, it's because I had it for 1 Giganotosaurus egg, that's why. Duh, I'm an idiot. I forgot to clear that part of it. Well, anyways. I'll see if I can put a screenshot up. It's on my phone, so I don't know if I can put a screenshot up for you guys. But, so anyways, if we take the stats of that guy, crap, we should have done it before we did this. Hold on. So we have a level 22. And his stats are 280 health. And then stamina is 144. Whoops. Oxygen 225. That's too funny. And then food is at 1212. Now the reason that we would use this app is because when I'm going to be taming stuff these days, I'm going to start doing some really good dinos. That's gonna give us the best dinos that we could do for breeding. So with this one here, hopefully if you get the screenshot up here, these creature stats are too high for its level. I don't know. It's a level 22, right? I don't know. You're supposed to do this before you do before you tame it, but it says right here that the melee damage is above average. So everything else is average. So, yeah, man, it just tells us what the best stat is on the dino. It's supposed to be done before you tame it so that you can just say, oh, okay, well, this dino has really good melee damage. so that you could just tame that dino up, and then if you go find another dino that you want to tame and it has really high movement speed, you can tame that one up, and then if you mate them together, you have a chance of having a dino that has higher movement speed and higher melee damage than what you would get from a normal tame. So that's kind of what that app's for. I don't know. It's neat. If you guys are doing this at home, or you're into the taming and stuff like that, and the breeding, you know, you should definitely check it out, because it's going to be a helpful app for you and me. Definitely for me. Because we're going to definitely get into the breeding this season and trying to find like the best dinos that we can get. I went back and did some of the stats for Sunset. I went back and saw the video and put in the stats of before we tamed her, and her above average stat was food. So Sunset, you know, great bird and all. Her above average stat was the food. So she's kind of like, we're not gonna be breeding her with anybody, is basically what that means. Because if we breed her with somebody, all that she's gonna give us in that new baby is a higher food stat, and that's just kind of a wasted stat to my point, to my in my theory, whatever you want to call it, in my opinion. That's what I'm trying to call it. There we go. All right. Anyways, enough about taming and breeding and all that fun stuff. We're gonna get these guys moved back around. I didn't move everybody around. I just kind of moved the birds around and stuff, get them out of the way. But let's do this. Let's go ahead and, I think I had those eggs on me still. I do. Alright, there we go. This could be dropped. Now that you're tired of me rambling on about taming and all that fun stuff, we're gonna do this. I picked up a beaver dam while we were out. And then, is there another stack? I'm trying to keep everything high stacks. I don't like it when it's like uneven. There it is. Do this and this, and then silica pearls can go over here. We're gonna have to gamma back down. Oh, that's gonna bug me. Nope, you. Just like this. Why is cementing paste in here? Cementing paste does not go in here. Oil does. That was weird. Alright, drop all the cementing paste in there. Alright. Oops, didn't mean to do that. And then we need to move these saber-tooths around. Kitty. Everybody's so moved around, it's just silly. And then, let's see here. Simba's blocking Nala. There we go. If we move everybody else like that, everybody should go back to where they should be. Great job, everybody. And then all the ankle biters are moved around. Ugh, it's all fun. There we go. Pick that up. And then, give it to me. We need that. Alright. Beautiful. Sunset. There we go. Everybody's finally organized again. Yay! Get me back down here. Alright, we're gonna pet you. And then, Pink Hottie. Oh, here we go. Just like this. Alright, let's go put this oviraptor in place. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take this oviraptor. There you go. And then also, one of the guys on the server told me that if you press the number pad 0, it changes our follow distance. So that's pretty awesome. We found that out. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to pull this oviraptor over here. And drop you off just like this. Alright, so we're going to leave you right there. And then what you do is you go and grab a bunch of weight. What was the weight of that guy at? I don't remember. Let's just grab some wood. 400 should be plenty. I don't think she can carry that much weight. Or he, sorry. Alright, so you weigh them down, and then you set them on wander. So then when you set them on wander, it's going to give that little egg symbol, and that increases the chance of all the dinos laying eggs. So, perfect. Alright, I was thinking about how many eggs we should probably get, or how much kibble we should probably get. In my opinion, or what I think we're going to do, is I think we're going to get enough, or 200 kibble of each. That way we have plenty of kibble, and then once we get that 200 kibble, we'll go ahead and upload the dinosaurs back into the obelisk. That way we don't have to keep them around here anymore, lagging up the area. What you got for me? You got anything for me? Sweet. And what about you? There you go. I don't think they like the small feces that much, but anyways. Alright, sweet. So, more fertilizer and more oil. Fertilizer, oops, oil does not go in there. Thank you. Alrighty, so I think we're gonna go ahead and do some other taming today as well. So give me a few moments. I'm gonna see if we get any eggs out of these guys. And then if we do, I'll be right back. So, give me a few moments, guys. I'll see you guys in a bit. Alright, guys, we're back. And there's been a new addition to the egg farm over here. We have ankle biter number 5. I just went out and picked her up real quick because I saw her. So I said, yeah, well, she's female. Might as well get some more eggs out of her. So, I've been sitting here for a while. And then I left and went to work. And now I'm back. And I did it on purpose because I wanted to get some stuff, because I did some AFK, sat there for probably an hour and grabbed up some Dilo eggs. So we have 9 of them right now. And after I went to work and came back, that means that we have lots of plants growing in here now. Oh, you're trying to get out. No, you stay in here. So look at all of our plants. Yay, plants. So everything is all big and grown up now. What? Oh, I hate when they do that. Sometimes if they wander around, they don't do their stuff. You don't even have anything in you. You gotta like drop the stuff out of their inventory and put new stuff in there after picking them up. It's really weird and dumb. But anyways, so now that we have our crop plots here, we could start making some kibble. And that was my plan, is that we are going to go and see if we can tame ourselves up a nice big 120 Anky. Now let's see if I can figure out how to make this kibble. Where is it? Citronal. Okay. Now you also might be thinking, well, you need jerky. Well, guess what? We have plenty of that. Let's see here. There's 20 here. I need some more spark powder in here. Again, I need some more spark powder in here. But look at this. 22 in here. 20. I took the wrong thing out of there. Crap. 23 in here. I'll have to make some more spark powder. 23 in there. And 22 in here. Prime meat jerky. I made all of this jerky. I just went out and got some prime meat, cooked it all up, made some spark powder, put it all in here, put some oil in there, and we got all of the jerkies now. So, we're gonna need some more spark powder for all that stuff too. But anyways, that's in hindsight. So let's go ahead and drop in this jerky right inside of here. So, cooked meat jerky. Let's do this. Prime meat jerky, cooked meat. Cooked meat. It'll bug me if it's not stacked properly. Cooked meat, just like that. And then we can do this. And just like so. Alright, perfect. And I also picked up 3 rock carrots by accident too. Or a few of them. Alright, so we're going to need cooked meat jerky, citronal, mango berries, and fiber. Which I'm actually running low with fiber in the vault. So let's go ahead and pick up some of this stuff over here. Just like so. Alright, so we'll need mango berries. Oh, I should not leave this door open, because these guys will sneak out if I'm not careful. Can I close you, please? Thank you. Alright, so we'll need some citronal. And then the mango berries are... Those are narcos. These are majos. Okay. Let's grab 100 of those. Perfect. I don't need 100 of them, but on my nose it just... Sorry. And we'll come over here. And then we'll need some Dilo eggs, which are in here. Just like so. And then we'll go check and see if there's any more Dilo eggs real quick too. So we put that in there, put some of this fiber in there. Let's do this fiber, because this is going to bug me. All of a sudden my nose is really running, I don't know why. Oh, well, one more Dilo egg. Why not? Alright, it says we only need 6 kibble. For taming this, if we find a 120. That's what I'm looking for, 120. It says we only need 6 kibble to tame up this 120. So, yeah. Another it. Turn that on. And we should have water to it. Yes, 1,000 out of 1,000. I'm not missing anything, right? Oh, we need jerky. Duh. Didn't I just talk about this jerky? Cooked meat jerky. Cooked meat jerky. Cooked meat jerky. And then cooked meat jerky, just like so. And then I need to drink water. Alright, there we go. Dillo kibble. There we go. Oh, it's beautiful in a cooking pot. Or an industrial cooker. It's so fast. I love it. I'm sorry if I'm sniffling a lot. Alright, almost there. I mean, we have enough now, supposedly. According to the app. The Dodo Dex app I was talking about earlier. Alright. Turn that off. Take this, this, and this. Alright, and then... That's the wrong thing. Oh, I don't know if I talked to you guys about that. The blood leech, the leech blood. I wasn't gathering it on purpose. I was just stomping through the swamp with my Spino, and he happened to grab it all. So I wasn't grabbing it on purpose, but it does spoil now. Previously from the update. I'm sorry, I still have a stuffy nose. Hold on a second. All right, we're back. Sorry. Yeah, but from the update, when they first updated it with the leeches, you could have just kept the blood oil forever, but then they changed it, so they're no fun like that. So now it spoils. You can't just gather gobs of it. Alright, so now what I'm going to do is look for an Anky. Yeah, I'm going to go do that. I know it sounds exciting, so I'm going to go search out for a level 120 Anky, and then as soon as I find one, I'll bring you guys back. So hopefully it doesn't take me forever to find one, but it probably will, knowing Ark and its ways. So, alright guys, I'll be back when we find one. See you in a bit. Alright guys, we're back. And somewhere down here, there's a 16. Somewhere down here. Which one are you? There's a 20. Are you it? You must be him. There's the 120. Oh, it didn't take me that long to find. I think I searched for about a half an hour. I had a disaster in between that too. I was gonna go press the button to get my spyglass out, and then I don't know what I pressed. I jumped off my dino by accident, so that was kind of silly. Or I jumped off my Pteranodon, my dino. I mean, I guess it is a dinosaur. But anyways, yeah, I jumped off the Pteranodon by accident, so that was weird. I fell. I had to go get to the community base, and I also realized that I don't have a bed at our base. I was gonna get my bird, and I was like, wait, I can't spawn there, so that's a thing. We're gonna have to make a bed. So I had to spawn a community and get the community bird there. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can knock this guy out. We're gonna have to knock this one out and kill the other ones, but we're gonna have to kill the other ones kind of away from where we knocked this other guy out, because if we kill him over here, he might get hit by Meganera. So that's kind of a thing. Alright, so let's see here. I'm not sure how many trank darts this is going to take. Hopefully I have enough. Oh crap, I'm too close to you. Let's see if we can get him knocked out. Oh crap, you scared the crap out of me. I was not expecting you to be right there. Can you go to sleep yet? These other ones are scaring the crap out of me for no reason. Ah! Alright, you, come on. Come on. I've seen a couple other ones. There was like a level 100 I saw. A level 96 I saw that one as well. But again, we were looking for the 120s. So we can get the perfect tame on these. So this one we're going to check the stats on the Dodo Rex calculator. Or the Dodo Dex. Dodo Rex. I can't remember what it's called now. And we're going to see if we want to breed him with something. And I have a plan for that kind of stuff too. So, alright, you're running away now. Means you're going to fall asleep soon. Please, fall asleep soon. You're running way into the woods over here. I don't know what's over here. Come on, buddy. You're not following me. Can you go to sleep? Alright, there we go. That one's asleep. Alright, let's bring these guys over here. Let's see if we can get rid of them real quick. Where'd they go? There's one of them. I don't know how many arrows it's going to take. You're almost dead though. There we go. Alright, got rid of you. Where's our unconscious one? This is our unconscious one. Perfect. Alright, we gotta find the other one. Where's the other Anky? Actually, let's get rid of this first. Ah, there we go. Come here, pink hottie. There we go. Alright, is there another Anky around here somewhere? There was 2 of them chasing us. Where'd they all go? There you are. Are you good with me now? You okay? Yeah, you're okay with me now. Alright, weird. Alright, so let's go ahead and check out this guy's stats real quick. He's got to lose a bunch of food first. Let's see here. If I check the stats on him, so right now he's got 2,800 health. 0. I'm using this calculator real quick. I'm sorry, I know you guys can't see it. I'm gonna have to figure out a way if I can get this up there so you guys can see it. It'll be a little bit better for you. So, alright, there we go. So I did all the stats inside of them, and right now what it says is that there are... Oh, there's something coming out of me. I hear them. I hear Dilophosauruses. Do you hear them? Are they gone? I don't know where they went. That's weird. Alright, well anyways, the stats says there's everything on him is average. So that means that there is a bunch of points on his level that were wasted into movement speed, which never increases on a wild dino. So how the stats stack up is that they get points, quote unquote, for each level that they have above their normal level, so above 4. So for every level they have, they'll get all the points, and it looks like 19 points went into movement speed. The stamina on him got 22 points, so it's not bad, but it's not like above average, so I don't know. Alright guys, I'm going to stand around here and tame him up, and then once we get him tamed up, we'll be right back, so we'll see you guys in a bit. Alright guys, we're back, and I had to cook up some meat because we were starving. That's why you see all these here. We'll just put this, we'll just go ahead and demolish these real quick. I'll take the cooked meat out of them. Yeah, we were on our way to dying because of starvation, so I had to cook up some meat real quick. But yeah, she's or he is almost ready to be tamed up here. Almost lost enough food. That's Pink Hottie. I almost walked over to you for some reason. You had the green. You were alluring me in with the green. I did grab a yellow drop. It had a GPS in it, so we don't have to make one of those now. Yay! And we can actually tell people our base location. Everybody always asks our base location. I've always had to pull up the map and be like, sure, 69, 60 something. But that didn't work, so people always have trouble finding my base. I think they know where it is now, but now I can give them a better location. Alright, so you probably hear an alarm go off here in a second. That's hilarious. That's the Dodo Dex thing. It's telling me that my dino is starved enough to now where he can eat all of his kibble. So we're gonna do this and this. Let's see if 6 is enough. 1, 2. Wow, I don't know how many that was. Yeah, 6. Perfect. It worked. Hey, I can't complain about that. We have our new Anky though. Yay! Alright, so what are we gonna name this guy? I don't know. Well, let's hold off on a second here. Let's do something here real quick. I want to check something else. Give me just 1 second. I'm gonna change the stats on this guy and see if we have anything that's above average. So give me just a second and I'll be right there. I know. I'm sorry. Alright, so I put in all the stats, and with all of the stats that we have for 179, he turned out to have better above average melee damage. So, I mean, that's not bad, right? We'll have to compare it to the other Anky we have over at the Refining Forge area and see what we have going on. But yeah, so sweet. There we go. Alright guys, that's going to have to be it for me today though. I'm going to go ahead and take this guy back to the base. It's going to be a little bit of a journey over there, but that's going to have to be it for me today. I need to get this video edited so I can get it out in time for you guys to see it. I hope it's not late today, so if you guys liked the video, press that like button. It helps me out so much. Also, if this is the first time you're seeing this and you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I put out daily videos on ARK, so alright guys, I'll see you next time. Bye!